Hey folks, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. 55 degrees there on the screen here in LJ, Georgia, 8:02 in the morning. Josh, you and I both right now are going to have to tighten up. We have to hit that 8 o'clock mark, and I'm going to tell you what happens in here, folks. A little behind the scenes here of FYNTV.com is Josh and I tend to get a subject matter and get to talking. Would you agree, Josh?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, we tend to get a subject matter and get to talking about something, and next thing you know, we're like, whoa, let's go live. All right, tell them, Josh, how they can get in touch with the show. And there you go. There's a phone number, all the social media ways you can follow the show. You can email me. Now, tonight at 5 o'clock, couple quick notes. Tonight at 5 o'clock is Game 1. Game 1, the Fan and Rebels. Did I say earlier Haralson County? Is that it?
Yep, Haralson County.
Haralson County, and they are the Rebels also, okay? They're the Rebels also. Now, I, for one, love a good baseball superstition, so I think you probably must know that this is the same shirt I had on last Friday when they clinched and won the region. I just have to put this out here. This shirt, I like it, but it is the worst. It's not a wrinkle-free. This shirt's a wrinkle disaster. So this morning, I'm trying to recreate every wrinkle in the same place, Josh. I have the same socks on. I have the same boots on. Same jacket. Everything is last Friday. Now, the reason I did that this morning and not before the game, when I go to the game, is because that Friday morning I wore this to the show. You follow me? So anybody that understands baseball understands why I'm replicating every single thing. Right, Josh?
That's right.
Josh gets it.
Yep.
You get it too. All right, folks. Josh gets it. You get it. The media doesn't get jack. Now, here's what we're going to talk about this morning. And I've been listening to a lot of people, out there. Talk radio host, TV, pundits, what they call themselves, newscasters. And I've been listening to the whole impeachment scenario. And I have a little different take on the impeachment scenario and how they felt it would play out. Because we always knew this would be a coup. This is a coup. Okay, a coup. We know it's not over. We know the bottom line is they want to remove the President of the United States from office. We know all of that. We know they're determined not to quit. All right? Now, there's a school of thought, and the window is closing here on the Democrats for one plan. I think they had a plan. The window is closing on it. And it may be because presidential politics starts, oh my God, way earlier. I mean, it is so early than it used to be years ago. Presidential politics never started this early. Okay? But in the past. But anyhow, I think the scenario they were trying to go down is much different in the impeachment style as Bill Clinton. Okay? I understand when Bill Clinton was impeached by the House of Representatives, okay? When he was impeached by the House of Representatives, there was basically only 3 major news networks. There was CNN, and I think Fox just started. And at that time, if you were asked what was the number one reason Bill Clinton was impeached, okay, was the day he looked at the American people and said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Okay? I just can't get my Bill Clinton down. Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. I never touched her. And either did my Cuban cigar. No, damn, it's too early for that, right? So anyhow, but that's what you would be led to believe. The fact that there was multiple charges on obstruction of justice that actually did happen with Clinton, you would never know that because the media was his cheerleader at all times. And this is one of the takes that Rush Limbaugh has. This is a take he has on the theory that the impeachment, going ahead with impeachment for Donald Trump, could be a plus for him, okay? But I have a different take on impeachment, and I'm going to go over it in a minute. I'm going to explain it in a different way right after the break because I see it in a different direction than most, okay? And on what the Democrats really thought, may still think they could do, and what they were trying to parallel, okay? And why the media says what they do. All right, how about this? Do you know why they picked Don McGahn out of the entire Mueller report? Do you know why they've picked Don McGahn first? Now, you're going to say it's simple. Do you realize how many people they could pick out of the Mueller report? Why Don McGahn, former White House counsel? We'll get into that in a minute. I just want to highlight, okay, I want to highlight a couple quick things that, like, really show what the media, they don't report anymore. Let me say this, okay? MSNBC, NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, they do not report news like they once did. Now, I know you're going to say, well, they have been the propaganda deep state media for 30 years, 40. Yes, but there was an attempt. There was, you know, it's like over on Fox News. You got a handful of people that still want to give you accurate, true information. Handful, okay? Not the entire network. So let's say this over on the other networks. They're actually not reporting news anymore. They're not investigating anymore. They report on what other people report because of the way the industry has turned. I mean, MSNBC's reporting is based off newspaper articles. Now they still have they still have reporters in the field. But CNN, MSNBC, ABC, they're reporters, okay? They got legal commentary. They've got people to analyze. They have analysts. They hire former FBI when they need that. Hey, this report came in. Tell us what you. All right. They hire, former CIA, former FBI, CIA, NSA. They get everybody and they bring them in after a report has been broken to analyze. But they don't really do the reporting themselves anymore, okay? And what I mean by that is they've got a handful of people on staff that they chase, right? They chase a riot. They sensationalize the border crisis. They chase down a storm, a hurricane. But outside of that, really reporters in these networks do not exist anymore. They just don't. They report on the Washington Post, New York Times, an article, an article broke today in the New Yorker, the Atlantic, whatever. That being said, wouldn't you like to see some serious reporting? Now, give me number 6. What is number 6? Okay, stock market up 145 points. Look at that. Yesterday, 26,656. All right, stock market. All right, where's my other? I thought I had another stock market. Maybe I don't, maybe I do. But anyhow, we might get to that in a minute. Where's my other stock market? All right, but the stock market is up. Totally across the right now, it's through the roof. It's breaking records, okay? Remember, it was just a couple months ago. It went down, and the media was talking about it going down, and because of Trump and the Chinese tariffs, and you remember all the factors because it was going down. But, okay, go to number 13. Trump welcomes Twitter CEO to the White House. All right? MSNBC. And go back to number 12. There's a picture, is his name Jack Dorsey, of President Trump with the Twitter CEO, right? And here's go to number